Okay, so I've just completed the human game, how I play it. It's off on Amazon right now if anybody's interested in picking that book up. We'll talk a little bit about it. I think the book was based on toxic positivity, comes to mind, and how we want to emphasize our positive attributes, values, with forgetting about some of the darker things within us. And I think that produces toxicity, within yourself, within your emotions, within your thinking. It's like you're denying something very much a part of you that wants to come out and is natural to come out and is viewed as, well, it's viewed as negative, it's viewed as bad. But is it really bad? In the book, I use myself as an example, as something that for years I have tried to ignore or put down, not accept that negativity which is a part of me, because I was completely ashamed of it. That was the big thing that I didn't want people to see. I didn't want to see people see that part of me because I hated it so much. And for me not addressing that, for me not giving that to people, it was kind of like I was living a lie. It's not that I was a bad person, but I wanted you to only see a part of me. This is just a classic presentation of somebody that's gone through trauma and doesn't want anybody to know. They don't want them to know what they've gone through. So they put up a front. They put up a side of themselves that isn't really true. Well, that's not necessarily. It may be true, but that presentation of self is only a small part of who you are. There's a much bigger part that really does yearn to want to come out. And the hard part of that is to accept that as the part of you, yourself, you don't like, and to want to, I guess, transcend that into something else, something positive. That's the difficult part. And the human game, how I play it, talks about me and doing that, and the experience I've had of being able to transcend something and still working on it, many things, in order to, well, I guess feel at peace, in order to be genuine, in order to accept myself in this world as I am, and to know that there's good and bad. I mean, there's negative and positive. There's things that I don't want to tell you. There's things that I don't want to share with you. And I don't make it a point of going around and sharing things with people. But yet, these are things that are part of me, and they will come up. And the more intimate you are with somebody, the more that those negative things will come out. And they will come out in ways that maybe you don't expect. There'll come on ways of hurting your relationship, hurting yourself, not being honest, not being truthful. And you may struggle with accepting that part of yourself. It's also, you may have complete confusion. Like, what the fuck did I just say? Or why did I do this? All those natural things, that the actions you do, the actions I do, are part of that thinking I have, that emotion. It's like I slip up, I say something that, reveals my true intent. I'm angry, I'm mad. Or, why didn't you give me this? Are you laughing at me? Do you feel like I'm just a fool who doesn't know what's going on? Why don't you give me respect? Kind of shit like that. It's stuff that it's stuff that you don't want to be giving to other people, but you can't help it because it's a part of you. And again, the more intimate you get with somebody, the more that stuff is going to come on. And that's why relationships will fail. So, the whole thing today is talking about toxic positivity. And, what is that? Simply, to me, it's just the simple denial of trying to be positive when you got a whole lot of negative crap inside you. And you may struggle with that. And you can't keep up that facade. And, naturally, that should happen, that you'll get tired of it. And you're going to want to throw your hands up and say, you know what? I need to be who I am. I need to be me. And that's the good or bad, the positive, negative. That is primarily what I'm trying to convey in this first video of the human game and what that means to me, how I play it. And to know that within yourself, there's nothing good or bad. It's just shit you gotta work through. Basically, that's what it is. And that's what we all have to do. That's why we come to this earth. That's why we come and play this human game. Is we're constantly transcending, we're growing. We never stop at that. It's just a never-ending process. I know that may sound like, oh my God, never-ending process. You have moments of joy, of course, in the meantime. But anyway, I'm Todd Borstead, LICSW, and this is my first video on the human game, and hope you enjoyed it.